Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to make an arch like a pro. If you're new here, smash the subscribe button and hit the bell. Don't miss any of the action. Let's get into it. So I'm going to put G and X, and I'm just going to move this default cube 5 to the right, and Shift and D just to duplicate it because we need something to make an arch with. So G and X -10, which will put it there. Right click now on the other cube and then just join them together. And we're going to select the face up there, and we're just going to select these two top faces. I'm just going to extrude these two and press enter, extrude 2 and enter again, and extrude 2 and enter again. Hold on. So we've got our 4 cubes there. What I'm going to do now is make an arch over the top of these two, and we're going to do this the easiest way possible. So select one face, hold shift down, select the other face, and then we're going to bridge faces. Now when you bridge faces, this happens, but what we can do now is we can open this, and what we've got here is the number of cuts. So if we put 1 cut in, it makes that, 2 makes that, and as you can see quite easily we're making an arch, and I think that looks quite good for an arch. So we've got that, and we've got 1 keystone in the middle. What I'm going to do is add the concrete or the filler between the two. So I'm just selecting the edge loops there. I did that by pressing the Alt key down and selecting the line, and then I'm going to select loops and edge rings. So we've got the edge rings. What we can do now is add a bevel by pressing Ctrl and B, just like that, and we're going to make a very small bevel just about there, and I'm just going to go on to face select, and I'm just going to extrude these along their normals. Now it's very important you do this in this order, so then I've just shrunk that down. Now this, if it was an arch on a church, then the cornice would be on just one side, so let's just do it on both sides just to show you the effect. So select that, hold shift down, select the line there, select the line there, and select these edge lines. So what we've got there is we've got a simple arch. But if we press Ctrl and B, what we can do is soften these edges just like this. Just like that. If you're just wanting a round arch, that's all well and good, and you just increase the segments and get this kind of effect. But I don't want to do that. I want to use a custom one. So I'm going to go down here, go to presets, and we've got a cornice molding, which I like quite a lot. And as you can see, it's got this really nice shape. You can add your own custom moldings, of course, but what we're going to do now is increase the detail, and I'm going to just increase it to 32 like that, and we can increase this up. Let's try 16. So we've got that kind of shape. 17, 18. Just wait until you see the detail arrive on your model. I've took it up to 20. Looks quite good. So we'll leave it there. As you can see, we've got that kind of shape, and the thickness of your cornice depends on what your model looks like. And I'm just going to move it to about there because, in fact, I'll make it a little bit wider, just like that. Then press the tab key to come out of edit mode. Shade smooth this, or shade auto smooth, and you've got yourself a really good arch with a keystone in the middle. And that's it. That's a quick and easy way to make an arch. Bye for now.